So, because of the Panic Fest, I think this is like recording number 17 this week. I don't know how many recordings it is at this point. I'm confused in life. I don't know where I'm at. I'm pretty sure I might be a nocturnal vampire that got sucked off by Nicolas Cage.
It's a show by Chris and Neil with all great movies. They are the real deal. We watch them all, so you don't have to. It's movies that don't suck and some that do.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, listeners of all ages, welcome to, yes, not another, but just a brand new, another episode of one of the greatest podcasts in the entire world.
I mean, I agree.
At least one of the longest.
Yeah, it's a long one.
At least. We've been doing it for years. And that is movies that don't suck, and some do. My name's Neil.
And I'm Chris.
And today, we're going over two horror movies that were, yes, again, at the Panic Fest Film Festival in Kansas City, which I'll tell you more about that later. But these two movies are available out there for your viewing pleasure. First is a movie that will be free on Tubi as of April 22nd. It is directed by none other than Spider-One.
Now this is one inside one world collide.
Are you ready to go? Cause I'm ready.
Dude, when we were talking to us, I had to hold back so hard to recite words.
Yeah. Oh my God. Every time, like we did an interview with him. You can go look that up right now over on our, Spotify or wherever you listen to podcasts. And we interviewed him and Chrissy Fox, who are the writers, and Spider-One, who is the director of the movie Bury the Bride, first starring Chrissy Fox.
Death needs more death, but needs me more. I am an allegoria of nothing, a reflection that refuses to look back, a human vampire with endless time that's about to run out.
From Allegoria.
From Allegoria.
Yeah.
So this is their second time at Panic Fest.
Yeah.
Last year was for Allegoria, which we enjoyed very much.
We
So
did, yeah.
that's on Shudder. Allegoria, if you want to look that up.
Mhm.
Also in this movie, you would probably know her as the role. I actually got a little clip for this time. She played Laurie Strauss, who is famously played by Jamie Lee Curtis, but she played him in Rob Zombie's remake of Halloween and Halloween 2. This is Scott Taylor Compton.
That guy's watching us.
What guy?
The guy over there.
Yeah.
Saw him outside school earlier.
No, it's some pervert cruising school poontang.
Yeah.
Wait. Watch this. Hey, freak. Hey, freak, you want some of the young stuff? You like that? Well, come and get it.
Hey! Stop. Hey, asshole! Hey, my daddy's the sheriff. Why don't you go crawl back under your fucking rock?
See, I told you. It's just some stupid fucking pervert. Total pervert.
Gosh, you guys are crazy. That guy could have been dangerous.
Oh, God. Whatever. What is he gonna do?
I don't know.
Oh, my God. You should date him.
Yeah, from Halloween.
Oh, you should date him. Are you dating him? No, I'm
no.
sorry. Yeah. So that's Scott Taylor Compton. She's in the movie Bury the Bride as well. And also a new and upcomer plays a great part we're going to talk about later named Puppy Chaz Bono.
It's funny that you should mention it because there was a guy who came by here recently and he was asking all sorts of questions about you two.
What kind of questions?
I don't remember. He was just really interested in you.
Oh, you didn't think that we would want to know about that shit, Jerry?
Do you know how much crack I've smoked since then? I'm sorry. My mind's a little bit fuzzy.
I love that clip.
I thought the crack line. I went through several things, and the crack line got me every time. I had to use that clip. Also, there's Dylan Rourke in this movie as well. Rachel Berner, Katie Ryan, Lindsay LaRose. A bunch of people you would know from different little shows and stuff like that. That's Barry the Bride. That was again directed by Spider-One. Now this is what it's like when worlds collide. You know, that guy is so awesome.
Yeah, he was great. He was great.
Great interview we had with the two of them. They're just the two biggest. How'd it go when you met him?
Oh, it was great. You know, I was walking to the bathroom. He saw me. He pointed at me and then motioned me over.
And you're like,
I get.
Oh, wait a minute. And then everybody you meet at Panic Fest was like when you're eating or trying to take a pee or
but he pointed at me and I gave him a hug, a piece. And I'm like, hey, is it cool if we take a picture? And he's like, yeah. And his kid ran up and jumped on the stool next to us.
Yeah, that's cool picture.
And I forgot to bring mugs because Leah made 2 mugs with our logo on them. And so the next day I gave it to him and he's like, I got to put these in my car right now. And so,
dude. Next time if they have a movie for next year, I have to go. Bro.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Dude, you've met him twice now.
I know.
And he is like seriously one of my favorite freaking rocks. Like I jam out to Power Man 5000 all the time. Like you do Bob Dylan. All right. Yeah. Like seriously, like if I'm in a bad mood, I put V as a Vampire on, David fucking Bowie, super villain. Like you don't even know half those fucking songs.
So
Sid Vicious in a dress.
So if he's there next year, I'll make sure that I gotta just hang out with him, do some shots, maybe some blow. But I'm just kidding. He seems like he's a family guy. He doesn't seem like he doesn't do that. He was great.
Anyway, the second movie that we're doing this week is a vampire horror comedy fantasy.
Yeah, I guess
is the best way to say.
I guess so. Yeah, I liked it.
I mean, that's the way that even Nicolas Cage described it. And when Nicolas Cage says something, I kind of listen. So that movie is Renfield. Oh, sorry, belch. Sorry, it's an IPA today, guys. It's an IPA. It's giving me a little heartburn already. Renfield, featuring, yes, the one, the only, the man, the legend, the guy who, over 150 movies now? I don't know how many movies this guy has.
He's just so
I love him. The great Nicolas Cage.
The fuck are you talking about? We haven't worked since you were 15. 41 years. To be number 7 on the call sheet of a goddamn student film. I think it's a good idea. You listen to me. You're Nick fucking... Whoa, Cage! Now, he doesn't need a struggling artist for a father. She needs you to be a star. Now, you get the next one, baby, and we're back. Not that we went anywhere. Not that we went anywhere.
From the Unbearably Massive Talent movie, I can't wait to watch again.
I've watched it like 100 times, I think, at this point. I've watched it with people to make sure they watch it. Like, I got a buddy named Logan, freaking love. I send him all the time. I make him watch shit all the time.
I feel like that was the beginning of Pedro Pascal becoming like a cultural phenomenon. Because like
no, like it's been like the last 5 years.
It's from Norman and all that stuff. Okay.
I mean, Narcos. Okay.
But the meme of him smiling is from that movie. So
everybody loves it. He's a good dude. Also, the awesome, the wonderful, man. If you only know this dude from X-Men, you're missing out because this guy has some of the greatest movies, including the movie that I got you the clip for. One of my favorite movies, Warm Bodies. The great Nicholas Hoult.
What am I doing with my life? I'm so pale. I should get out more. I should eat better. My posture is terrible. I should stand up straighter. People would respect me more if I stood up straighter. What's wrong with me? I just want to connect. Why can't I connect with people? Oh, right. It's because I'm dead. I shouldn't be so hard on myself. I mean, we're all dead. This girl's dead. That guy's dead. That guy in the corner is definitely dead. These guys look awful. I wish I could introduce myself, but I don't remember my name anymore. I mean, I think it started with an R, but that's all I have left. I can't remember my name, or my parents, or my job, although my hoodie would suggest I was unemployed. Sometimes I look at the others and try to imagine what they were.
I remember seeing this with my girlfriend in the theaters, that movie.
Your girlfriend?
Yeah, and it was before I met Leah, so this is a long time ago. It was like, what? When was Warm Bodies? Yeah, they came out when?
I think it's 2013.
Was it that recent?
Mm-hmm.
I guess 10 years ago is not that recent.
I mean, that recent? 10 years ago?
Yeah.
That recent?
Mm-hmm.
You sounded like an old man.
I know.
Yeah, Warm Bodies is one of my favorite movies. I love. I remember me and Danny watched it together back when we lived together in an apartment. The next person, amazing. Not only is she amazing as an actress, but she's also amazing as a rapper, comedic rapper. She's got a great TV show called Nora from Queens. She was in Crazy Rich Asians. And it seems like I'm reading all this stuff from somewhere, but I'm telling you right now, all the things I'm telling you about all three of these actors right now is right off the top of my head. I have nothing up on the screen in front of me. The one, the only, I love her, Awkwafina.
Is it normal for my period to last 11 or more days? And do you think you could lose your virginity to a Super Plus tampon because they're humongous?
Nora, don't stress. Just make sure you eat well and keep hydrated during your period. And no, a tampon shouldn't. Oh, but here's a fun tip. When peeing, go ahead and pull that string toward your butthole. But not too hard, so it slips out.
Oh, man, that's genius. I hadn't even thought of that. Puberty sucks, Wilma. Like, my friends make fun of me because I don't shave my legs. My gym teacher had mentioned that if when you do start shaving your legs super young, they grow back real coarse, like Tom Selleck's butthole hair, you know?
Oh, you don't need to shave if you don't want to shave. Yeah, I know a lot of guys who like natural beauties anyway.
Do you not shave?
Oh, no, my vagina's balder than an eagle. Looks like Stone Cold Steve Austin's foreskin.
Oh, cool. I love him.
Good one. I figured that after hearing them, I know when you'll pick that.
Why did I pick that, Chris?
So I heard a thing about Awkwafina. I heard that her vag is 50 times better than a penis.
Yes, because her vag is good. Her vag, that if you guys don't know, that's from a song called My Vag by Awkwafina. Look it up on YouTube. You will have a great laugh if you've never heard of it.
Yeah.
And also in the movie Renfield, the one, the only. I knew him from Parks and Rec, but he's been in plenty of parts since then. I can't even list them all on top of
He's
my
Sonic
head.
the Hedgehog now.
But, huh?
He's Sonic the Hedgehog.
Oh, yeah, he does voice Sonic the Hedgehog right now. So, I mean, he's making mad money from that. How much money do you make as a voiceover actor doing Sonic the Hedgehog?
I think it depends. Like, we should probably ask Chris Pratt, right? Right? What he's making for the Mario?
Chris Pratt's just going to come right over and hang out. Hey, Chris, come hang over at my house and toast.
I was like, Chris, I want to be part of the Chris's. I want to hang out with you and Evans.
You are the Chris. It's Chris. We all know. It's Chris Pratt, Chris Pine, Chris Hemsworth, Chris Owens.
Yeah.
It's the 5 Chris's, right?
Yeah.
Dude, I'm so making a T-shirt of that. The 5 Chris's.
And you add my name to that?
Dude, of course. Anyway, the one, the only, Ben Schwartz.
Mr. Swanson, 2 things. 1, it is an absolute honor to meet you. 2, who is that hot intern chick out there? Because honestly, damn!
Take a seat.
Right, here we go.
So, Jean Ralphio.
You got him right here. Leave a message after the beep.
Why do I want you as my assistant?
For starters, access to the illest clubs. And that's just for starters. I will work for you. I will be on you 24/7. I'll be like your family. I'm here when you get here in the morning. Sure enough, I'll be there tucking you into bed at night. Don't worry, it's not gay. Do we have questions?
I think our only question is, when can you start?
Right now, let's do it.
Thank you for coming in. We will talk.
Cool. I feel good about this. And you know you can hit me up on Facebook anytime, day or night. You know that, right?
Take care, buddy.
Boom.
So what do you think of your new assistant?
I want to punch you in the face so bad right now.
So yeah, Jean Ralphio trying out to be the assistant for Ron Swanson.
Yes, that's why. Like literally, there was another one I found that was of him and Ron Swanson talking, and it wasn't that good. So I was like, oh, I gotta find him. I have to find. I literally took like 6 hours to find that one. No, I did, and that wasn't 6 hours. I took like another 10 minutes, but still, I found like it took. I wanted to find Ron Swanson with John Robert.
When's the last time you told someone money, please? When's the last time you did that?
Never.
Okay, good.
I'm gonna say never.
Okay, that's a good one.
We're gonna go with never on that one. We're gonna go completely never on that one. But those are the two movies today: Bury the Bride and Renfield. We're gonna be reviewing those here in a little bit. Sorry, I keep on saying interview because we've interviewed so many people this week.
We got more. We got
more coming too for the Panic Fest people. But Chris, tell them where they can find us, and this time, do it in a slow and patient voice. Don't run through it. Come on. Be very nice. Be sexual about it, baby.
You guys can find us online at moviesthatdon'tsuck.net. We're on a podcast network, w2mnet.com, W2M as in Mary.net.com. You guys can find our podcast there along with a bunch of other ones that are done by our friend Mark Radowich. We are also on Bonfire. Go to bonfire.com, search Movies That Don't Suck and Some That Do. You'll find our shirts with our faces on it, shirts with their logo on it. This is something else made. Go to Facebook.com/Movies That Don't Suck podcast if you guys want to see our Facebook. Our Twitter is @TS Podcast. We're on Instagram @MTS Podcast. If you guys want to become a Patreon, go to patreon.com/Movies That Don't Suck. Become a patron, and if we get enough, we'll start to doing bonus episodes, maybe spoiler episodes. Who knows? And also, if you guys are watching us on YouTube, go and subscribe, watch the Facebook, like that page. And where you find podcasts, you can find Movies That Don't Suck and Some That Do. To you.
Yeah. And usually for the good old people in the good old world that we live in, we love to advertise you guys. We love to do it. But this is, if you don't know, I'm going to tell you now. We will advertise you like more than happy to.
Oh, yeah.
Free of charge. Go ahead and send us an email, a message, whatever. We'll be more than happy to get your business out there like we do with a lot of local businesses. Sorry, again, I'm getting heartburn from this IPA, man.
Sorry, pal.
I got it because, this is the logo on it.
Yeah, you got to, yeah.
Yeah, it was bat squash. And I was like, oh, yeah, that's definitely what I want. Hey, there's my free advertisement for a local. Oh shit, man! I probably should not be drinking 5 of these. I mean 1. I'm just having 1. One. But so if you have a local business, we'll be more than happy to help you out. But today we are still going to advertise the place that we are huge supporters of, and because both movies are from the same place, we gotta talk about it again and again. And again,
and more.
And that is the great, the one, the only Panic Fest. Yes, Panic Fest. You can go in person till today. Today was the last day, the 19th, that we're recording this, but it is also virtual every year as well. You can go to panicfilmfest.com. There's plenty of information. There's a virtual world that you can go through where it looks like literally like you're walking through a Nintendo game from the 80s.
It's very fun.
I'm not kidding.
It's very fun.
And it's really cool. I've gone through it several times since this whole thing has started. The movies do take place at Screenland Armor, which is one of our favorite places to go in the northern Kansas City area. If you're ever in Kansas City and you want to see a movie in a good theater with good people, Screenland Armor is the place to go. I mean, people are at the freaking thing all the time. Oh, wait, who's in the middle of that?
That's Spider-1. We've talked to him.
Spider who?
Spider-1.
What's he sound like?
Oh, he sounds just like.
Now this is what it's like when worlds collide.
Yeah, that's what he does.
Yeah, I love Spider-1. Anyway, guys, girls, friends, everybody, non-binaries, literally, seriously, Panic Fest. If you want to go see good movies, if you want to meet good people, go every time, every year. Go to panicfilmfest.com or Facebook /panicfilmfest.
And if you guys are still in the Kansas City area, I know this weekend they'll be airing the best of the fest.
The best of the fest is this weekend at the Screenland Armor.
Yeah.
So if you hear this now, I mean, there's a bunch of people watching. So literally, if you hear this now, literally, I'm not joking to you. It is a blast.
It's my favorite time of year. It's Panic Fest time. So
I thought it was my birthday, but okay, whatever.
I'm sorry. This is my second favorite time of year. My favorite time is Neil's birthday. That's what I want to do for birthday this year.
What are you doing for
I'm
your
doing
birthday?
a midsummer birthday.
Yeah, you said that now, and I told you I don't know if you have enough lights for it.
Well, I'm not gonna.
It has to be bright as shit, dude.
I don't, my neighbors would hate me if I did that.
So bright, it is fucking blinding. And that's how bright your party has to be everywhere.
Oh, I'm doing it during the day, and then at night I have to.
And then like every wall has to be covered with white sheets, and with like blasting white light on it.
And we need old people to jump off a cliff into their faces, right?
Yeah, well, don't ruin the movie.
Okay.
But still, I mean, well, I guess at this point, it's not really, you know, we always go over this back and forth. Like, when is a spoiler not a spoiler anymore?
Yeah, I mean,
like, are we not allowed to tell you that, you know, he sees dead people? Are we not allowed to tell you
I guess we can definitively say when it enters popular culture as the twist, then it's no longer a spoiler, but not everything enters the popular culture. Like in my Shyamalan's Sixth Sense. But you know what?
You know what's a good one, a good twist that we need to give away now, and we just need to get it done and over with. All right. I just want you to know,
I'm worried.
The whole time, Christian Bale was dead as Batman. I mean, you can see it in his face the whole time. I mean, obviously he didn't show up to act in those movies, and he didn't, you know, so he must have been dead the whole time.
Man, you know what we should talk about?
Bury the Bride.
Bury the Bride, directed by Spider-1.
Now this is what it's like when worlds collide.
Spider-1's an Allegoria, as he directed that for, and written and directed by Spider-1 and Chrissy Fox. Chrissy Fox in this movie, she plays Sadie Hamilton.
Death needs more death.
Also, Scout Taylor Compton plays her daughter, or not her daughter, her sister,
friend.
June Hamilton, or they call her movie Junie.
I think that guy's watching us. What guy?
Also, this stars Dylan Rourke as David, the great Chaz Bono as Puppy.
It's funny that you should mention it because there was a guy who came by here recently and he was asking all sorts of questions about you too.
Also, this stars Lindsay LaRose as Carmen, Rachel Brunner as Liz, Cameron Copperworthy as Bobby, Katie Ryan as Betty, and Adam Marcinowski as Mike. Once you read the storyline for this one, the one sentence is perfect.
There's a storyline,
Yeah.
really? No, oh, there is a storyline. Bride-to-be June's bachelor getaway turns deadly when her friends encounter her bloodthirsty fiance and his friends sew up to crash the party at their little cabin in the middle of the desert.
I wanted you to add your own flair to that. That's good.
I did because I thought that was too little. I read it like 6 times now. I mean, come on. I've only reviewed, seen this movie, talked to the director, talked to the writer, talked to the actor, talked to your mother, talked to your father, talked to your twin brother. I've literally talked to 942 million people about this damn movie.
I want to mention that when they were doing the Q&A at the Panic Fest, Barbara Crampton was playing fetch with their daughter.
With her daughter?
Yeah, because the kid was just running around the whole place, and she was like running up and down the aisles, and so
Who was?
Yeah. With
Who was?
Barbara Crampton, Scream Queen Barbara Crampton.
Who?
Barbara Crampton.
Barbara Crampton. Why does that sound familiar?
From
Why
Beyond.
did I not?
She's main.
Huh?
She's the main girl. Dude, you look her up and you'll know who she's in.
Yeah. Say it again. Barbara Crampton.
Yeah, Crampton.
Barbara Crampton. Oh shit!
Yeah,
Barbara Crampton.
yeah.
Okay, I know who the hell she is. Okay,
Yeah. She was in the fest.
You know me. I'm a visual person. I'm not a face person. But anyway, Bury the Bride, guys. All right, so this is one of the first movies we reviewed. In fact, that we took a look at for the Panic Fest. Not going to lie to you, it is so far ago that I watched this movie. It was before the episode we did last week, because literally I had to go past Super Mario Brothers in my notebook to go find the notes on this one.
So this movie,
I guess it was okay, right?
It's really okay, dude. So by the way, I don't want to get like about 30 minutes in the movies when you see when everything's sort of revealed, but for the first 30 minutes, it's mostly the bachelorette party, right? And
yeah,
what I loved about the bachelorette party is that everything seems so natural. Like they have they have. I'm not trying to be sexist here, but when they get together, there's always some sort of dark undercurrent. You know what I mean? And that was present in this because when we talked to Chrissy and Spider, they said that Chrissy wrote those parts, basically the parts for the girls, because she knows what it's like to be a bachelorette party.
Right.
Yeah. And it seems so natural and authentic, I guess the best way to put it.
Yeah, and the thing is, it's really funny because what I even asked Spider and Chrissy when they're writing this film was like, did you see a bachelorette party? And just thought, man, I want to watch them all die. How do you watch them? You know, did you want to just come up with ways to watch them get slaughtered? Is that the way this all went? And they laughed hysterically at that, and I thought that was great.
You feel good about that.
In my life. Anytime. So like this movie, I love the fact that it's a cabin in the desert.
Oh yeah, because
I love that. You
don't see that. You don't see it that often.
They gave us the reason why, but let's stick to the movie itself and not everything we know because of the interview. But literally, I the playing of Chrissy and her counteracting of Chrissy Fox with a Scott Taylor Compton. You could see the closeness. They were very good together. Now, a person that steals this fucking movie, though, I'm just gonna throw it out there. The person that steals this movie more than anything is Chaz Bono as Puppy.
God, I love his character in this. Puppy's so awesome.
My God. His character's Puppy is fucking hilarious.
Yeah, we love Puppy. You and I, we're big fans of Puppy.
It's like, back in the pro wrestling days of the 90s, Jerry Lawler used to say this, and it used to be a reference to a female body part, but I'm going to say it not referencing that, but this movie, and that's Show Me the Puppies. Yeah. But
Dylan Rourke,
Chaz Bono's stole their scenes. But anyway, continue.
Dylan Rourke was great as David. He was creepy and Spider-1 knows how to make a creepy movie, and there are creepy parts of this movie. And also,
there are very creepy parts. But the thing that really kind of got me in this movie a little bit, and not to diss it or put it down or anything like that, was I never got how Scott Taylor's character,
Scott Taylor,
Scott Taylor Compton, who played June, how she and David hooked up to do the dirty deed.
You want to know how they got how they hooked up?
Because they seem like two completely opposite people. I mean, I've dated or not dated, but I've known people that date guys that are complete douchebag assholes.
Yeah, but I'm starting to think that maybe David has sort of powers that maybe of seduction.
No, that may be. Yeah. That might be a seduction power thing. But there's gore in this movie.
Oh yeah, plenty of it. You guys like gore?
Plenty of gore. There's one point where someone's chest is completely ripped out. I freaking had a bunch of good laughs from the good gore that went on in this movie. On top of that, everybody did their job really well.
Yeah, it's a solid movie, dude. It's a solid movie. It's better than good. It's better than average. It's good. It's a good movie.
I mean, it's so good to the point that, a jacuzzi, there's parts of the movie you kind of forget just because you'll be another part like, I don't know, a dead animal's head in a jacuzzi that you'll just be like, oh, that happened.
I'm not giving anything away, but the reveal is fucking fantastic. The way they reveal it is fantastic. Yeah. And I recommend this to anyone who likes horror films, really. Like, in that, you see callbacks to other movies, but this is definitely its own thing.
Yeah.
But
like, it's like the people in the movie had to figure out what the hell they were doing or what the heck they are doing. And we're not trying to go into too much detail because there is a twist in this movie, and we don't want to give away the twist. We think this is one of those twists that you don't want to give away. I mean, it's not like it's a suck ass movie that you're like, oh.
But we're just trying to make sure that you guys are excited for the twist.
Yeah.
When I saw it in theaters, they talked about it, and everyone raised their hand if they didn't see it coming, and like everyone raised their hand.
Yeah, like it's very Cabin in the Woods.
Yeah,
if you'll say that. Like, and I don't mean that like the Cabin's video game or whatever for a bunch of scientists testing them, or it might be.
Ooh.
I'm not gonna say which way. But there is a twist that you're just like, oh, okay, shit went down. But the cinematography in this was good.
Yeah.
I thought they did a good job. It is an indie film though, guys. So therefore don't think it's going to be the lighting of like a big Hollywood movie. So if you go into this, don't have those expectations. I want you to really realize that this is an independent horror movie, and it will be on, I know it's on Tubi on April 22nd.
Yeah, so when this is placed on the audio feed, you guys can get off, press pause, or not even listen to it and see it on Tubi when you guys hear this. So,
let's get some quotes, and then we'll get our numbers on it and move on.
By the way, this Rotten Tomatoes, there's one review on it, but I'll read that review.
Well, yeah, this movie hasn't come out yet.
Yeah.
So, I mean, we're lucky enough to get it before everybody else. It's okay. We'll play around that.
Yeah.
We're good at that. Oh, don't worry. This place we're going to has a hot tub. Man, I'm just saying this guy better have a big dick. Oh, I just want to smell him all the time. I've seen this movie before, and I just want you to know it ends badly. About to get fucked up in here. I know June's favorite movie. It's Sharknado. That's your favorite movie, isn't it?
I do not like Sharknado, but sure.
What? The whole... Which one haven't you seen?
I've only seen the first one, so...
Oh my God, that sucks for you, dude. Literally, Sharknado is a great series. The more it goes down the rabbit hole,
the better it gets.
The better it is. The better it is. 5 bitches alone in the desert. This is what you wanted for your party.
That's very, very much what we thought.
I'll always drink to us, baby. One time, I saw a raccoon trying to fuck a turtle. You smell good, like a strawberry. You're never going to compare this. You're never going to compare anything to the purity of the kill. Eat my pussy, Liz. Bury the bourbon, bury the bride.
Yeah.
I don't know what kind of ass you've been eating, lady. Someone better start fucking talking or there will be a fucking problem. I have the power to kill without the power of God. I found a flashlight. Sorry. They keep me around like a joke to torture me. I'm not a man. I'm a man, not a dog. Oh, you ain't my kind. And I finally get to bury my bride. There it is.
All right, my score is 4.1 out of 5. It's a good movie. I liked it a lot. If I had to suffer from anything, I guess it would be. I mean, it's an indie film, so I don't.
Penis envy?
Huh?
Penis envy?
Yeah, it's an indie film, so just go in there knowing that I liked it. It was good. It was solid. You know.
Yeah, 4.0 for me.
Okay.
One, because I kind of saw the thing.
You know, that didn't. I gotcha.
And that's me.
Yeah.
That's me. I saw the thing. I knew it was coming. I figured it out early. I was like, oh, I get it. But that's okay. That's me. And, you know, that's just my thing. And also the fact that there was not a Power Man 5000 song in this movie.
Well, I mean, what can you expect?
Now this is what it's like when worlds collide.
But yeah.
Anyway, but also great movie though. I love the tone of the movie.
Actors,
the
all
soundtrack is
committed.
actually the soundtrack, even though minus the lack of a Power Man 5000 song. With Chrissy Fox's band Knee High Fox and the nightclub.
Nightclub. That nightclub song was so perfectly placed. If I could pick anyone,
yes,
like that
perfectly placed scene.
Yeah.
With perfectly placed music. Like to this day, I've been listening to him since I freaking watched this movie. So if that gives you, I mean, the only other song that's interrupted has been Peaches, Peaches, Peaches. Peaches, 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 peaches.
We'll talk about that in a little bit.
Which will win the Oscar that year.
Man, I gotta say, I was looking at the RottenTomatoes.com and it said the driver's like Michael David Cummings. I'm like, who the fuck is that? That's everyone's birth name. But
really, you didn't know that?
No, but
Michael David Cummings, right?
Cummings, yeah. What's Zombies?
Cummings.
What's Robbie Z's name?
Oh,
something
God,
Cummings, right? Like Thomas Michael.
No, well,
it's Robert, right? It's Robert something, right? Anyway,
like Rob Van Winkle or something like that.
All right, but Bury the Bride. Now I'm on RottenTomatoes.com. There's one fresh review, so it's 100%. And here it's from Jonathan DeHaan of Nightmare on Film Street, which they actually conducted the interview of the Q&A at the.
Yes, they did. They actually did. They did conduct the
Q&A.
The Q&A. I mean, I didn't want to wait till the interview was over, but I was here alone to say, because I don't want to wait till our lives will be over.
Here's what Jonathan DeHaan had to say about it. In a surprising left turn for Spider-1 from his cinema-experimental debut, Bury the Bride is a crowd-pleasing survival story with a wicked cool twist on some of your favorite blood-soaked tropes.
Your mom's a blood-soaked troop.
So we liked Scout Taylor, we liked Chrissy Fox, we liked Chaz a lot. We liked this movie in general, and I'll always be following Spider-1. No.
I mean, anything that Spider-1 does at this point now is a must-see for me.
But for him to make a movie.
Yeah, I mean, it already was kind of because I'm a huge fan of Spider-1. But now that this is the second movie in a row that I've seen of his where it's like, oh, damn. Yeah.
But you know what, dude? I think we need to move on and we need to talk about something else. I think we need to talk.
Oh, shoot. You know what I just realized?
What's that?
This whole time.
Oh, you didn't put the background?
I had the background and I didn't even put it up. You gotta keep me on top of these things, bro. Man. Look at that. I had the cabin.
I mostly just
see the cabin. I have the cabin. I have the cabin.
I'm mostly just carry with audio, so that's why.
Oh my god! You know how much time and effort I put into these dang things, sir.
I'm sorry, but you know what it's time for? It's time for news.
No, why? Why is it time for news? The movies that don't suck and some of them news. I got to read a bunch of stuff to Chris, even though I'm not prepared because he didn't give me enough time.
Sorry, I mean, what do you want me to do?
I don't know.
We're live. You want me to stall?
I was trying to hurry.
You want me
to just like, all right, let's get it done and out of the way. Oh, God. gosh, are you ready for this?
I'm ready for
All right.
this.
Here, we'll do the new segment behind the behind the cabin now.
I'm with that.
Okay. Jonathan Majors.
Oh, this guy. Is the one you're sad about?
Has been booted from multiple projects, including fired from his own agency, because of assault charges against his wife.
What a piece of shit, man, dude. And
I am so upset about this. I cannot even fathom. I have not tried to report this because I was waiting for it to be some cancel culture bullshit. Somebody just trying to get money off of him due to the fact that he was in Creed 3. He was an Ant-Man. You know, like he's got this whole huge future in front of him.
And he fucked it up.
This past March, he was arrested for charges of assault and harassment over the alleged skirmishism with a woman he's been dating. Someone he's been dating. Though his legal team Majors has insisted upon his innocence, arguing that a text message exchange proves as such. But as of now, the charges still stand.
So, just to be clear, Neil's mad at Jonathan Majors for being a shithead. He's not mad at Marvel. He's just mad at the situation. That's what you're saying.
The situation and period, man. I mean, dude, come on now. You know, you're in the middle of being, you know, in the biggest universe that's out there right now. I mean, like, there's not much bigger except for what, James Bond, maybe?
Yeah, and it's the thing is, man, it's like when you get to, you know, Ezra Miller got through it, but they didn't beat the fuck out of anyone, did that? Like you know, they weren't.
Yeah, and we don't know what happened. Let's just be honest. We don't know what happened. And you know, whatever.
Yeah, whatever.
I just don't want to talk about it anymore. Let's move on to something cool.
All right.
Jack Black's Peaches song from the Super Mario Brother has debuted on the Billboard Hot 100. Peaches, sung by the good old Jack Black, has now reached number 78.
That's cool. That's kind of cool.
Only one song of Jack Black's has ever reached that high in the Billboard chart, which was The Pick of Destiny.
I like that song. Destiny's a good song too. But that's
what?
I thought "Fuck Her Softly," "Fuck Her Gently" would be higher than that. So I've heard
Fuck Her Softly. Yeah. Is that a movie for you? Fuck Her Softly. Is that where's Fuck Her Softly from?
Oh, Fuck Her Gently.
Oh, it's not Fuck Her Softly.
But yeah, I like Peaches. It's Jack Black going crazy the whole fucking song.
Peaches, 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 peaches. Let's just continue with the Super Mario love right now. So, Super Mario Brothers is set now as recorded as the biggest video game movie in the history of video game movies.
That's not unsurprising. Like,
it has already passed $500 million domestically.
But it's gonna get 1 billion easily, right?
So my next report, the Super Mario's movie heading to another record-breaking weekend, which is going to force it probably to be one of the top 10 most seen movies in a movie theater in history.
History? Really?
Yes. It's going to be up there with Return of the Jedi, Jurassic Park, Titanic, whatever. Endgame. It is literally at this point now where it has become a phenomena.
Well, if this brings people back to theaters, I'm all for it, honestly. I gotta say, man, when I bought tickets to see Beau's Afraid on Friday, and I just looked at all the times the Super Mario Bros. They're showing like 40 fucking times a day. You know, it's bringing people back, and I'm pretty stoked on that, honestly. So
So let's go back to some sad news.
Okay.
Ready for some sad news?
Oh, I'm ready to cry again.
So we just had a great talk yesterday with a great guy named Evan Marlowe.
Yeah, Evan Marlowe was great.
He's the director of the movie
Abruptio.
And he literally I did not want to say the name during the, you go listen to it. It's just hilarious. I did not want to say the name the whole time because I knew I'd mess it up. And Chris was not there to help me, which made me feel like
I figured you knew the name of it, but
dude, you know it's hard for me to say words that I'm not used to. You know that.
All right, but
you've only done this with me for 7 years now.
Listen, since this week you and I have connected, we can finish each other's sentences. We're all good now.
I don't think we can. No, we can't. Anyway,
I think we can.
No penis. Anyway,
what?
So our good friend Evan, in the interview, said one of the great things is when you sign up for Netflix, you can get DVDs mailed to you because there's a bunch of weird ones there that that you never
they won't be
never see anywhere else.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah.
Netflix to stop mailing DVDs, marketing the end of an era.
Oh no!
Has just been announced today. Netflix will be saying farewell to its DVD by mail business, making it the full switch over to streaming and officially marking the end of an era.
Well, they need to take all that shit you can barely find anywhere else and let us watch it. You know, like I looked for a while at Heart online. I can't find that anywhere. So fix that.
And the owner said to everyone who ever added a DVD to their queue or waited by mailbox for a red envelope to arrive, thank you. All right, whatever.
You did the delivery service. You had a
No, I did not. Not at the beginning. Not at the beginning because I was working at Blockbuster when Netflix started. And if I would have got caught
with Netflix
being a Blockbuster guy.
Blockbuster tried to do that for a little bit, or they tried to do the mail-in thing?
They tried to do, I think, the shipping thing, and then it was like $9 a month, all you could rent. Like and it was a membership. Yeah, they tried a bunch of different, no late fees. I remember that. All right. I say his name wrong. The other Ralphio's friend from Parks and Rec.
Tom Hafford? Aziz Ansari?
Yeah, thank you. Aziz Ansari. Is putting together a movie that he is writing and directing.
Finally, because he's been writing one with Bill Murray, but some shit went down.
Yep, it's called Good Fortune.
Yeah,
and that's kind of enough to kind of make you see the movie, right?
Yeah.
You don't need to know who the actors are, do you?
No, but listen, Aziz made Master of None, and it's Master of None. The first and second season are fucking incredible. I'll watch anything he does after that. Who's in this movie though?
I don't know if you want to know.
I want to know. Tell me.
Some guy named Keanu Reeves and some dude named Seth Rogen.
Dude, I've never heard of those actors. Why would you put those two in the lead? I've never heard of them.
I've never heard of Keanu Reeves or Seth Rogen. Those are new guys. Hey guys, don't be sad because guess what? Louis Leterrier, he's going to return for Fast and the Furious 11. So don't think Fast and the Furious 10 is his last one. Fast and the Furious 11, he's going to be back. It's going to be great.
I didn't know there'd be 11. I thought 10 was going to be the last one.
I think 11's the last one.
Okay.
So
I think we've had enough, man. I think 11.
Two Oscar winners are going to duke it out in an action movie called Maude versus Maude.
Is Meryl Streep one of the Maudes?
No.
Okay.
First is Halle Berry.
Okay.
And she is going to be going against Angelina Jolie.
Oh yeah, okay. Well, is it an action film or is it like a
Yeah, it seems like it's an action film. It's a Bond versus Bourne style global action thriller, which sounds like not only the perfect vehicle for these two actresses to once again demonstrate their particular set of skills, but I mean, come on.
Dude, I love global movies where they traverse the world, so I'm all about this.
Oh, Rexy, you're so sexy. Say no more, baby. I'll be running everywhere.
Now this is what it's like when worlds
Dude, just because you don't like my singing doesn't mean everybody else. If you didn't know, there's a documentary about the cocaine bear, the real cocaine bear that came out at the same time on Peacock. Guys, go check that out as well. I'm trying to put all together all these things because I'm gonna do like a splash of things together.
Okay, you're really put it all together.
So that's what I was trying to fix up. Oh, here. Top 5 Nicolas Cage movies of all times by Nicolas Cage. Which ones do you think he said?
This is Wild Heart up there?
No.
Oh, okay. Is it Unbreakable in Massive Talent up there?
No.
Okay, I want to know what he says.
His number 1 favorite Nicolas Cage movie that Nicolas Cage says that Nicolas Cage has done is Pig. It's his favorite movie that he's ever done.
I love Pig.
Life.
That was like number 1 or 2
movie out of his mouth. You ready for this?
Is it Mandy?
Mandy.
Yes. Woo!
Number 3 was Bringing Out the Dead.
Okay.
Number 4 was Bad Lieutenant.
Oh,
and number 5 was Port of Call, New Orleans, and Joe.
Okay, so he did. Yeah, dude, I love Port of Call, New Orleans. I love Joe. I love Mandy. I love Pig. I'm glad those are the movies he's talking about. I love them all.
The Russo brothers are already thinking about Extraction 3 ahead of the sequel's release. So Extraction was the movie of Chris Hemsworth.
Oh, I loved Extraction.
I
loved Extraction, yeah.
Yeah, so Extraction 2 is already coming out. Extraction 3, they're already talking about. They're already working on.
Good.
So they're like thinking number 2 is going to work so well that we're already ready for the third one.
I'm ready for it.
There's this lady. She's in some movies that you like. I think one of them's called like X, and the other one's called like Pearl.
Wait, is it with Mia?
You know what her name is?
Is it Mina Goth? What?
Mina Goth, yes. Not Mia Goth. It's Mia Goth.
Yeah.
And she has just signed on. She's just signed the biggest contract of her life because now she is in a universe. And guess what universe she's in?
Marvel Universe?
She is now in the Marvel Universe in the Blade reboot.
I hope that. I mean, I have high hopes for that Blade reboot. I do. So,
so that's awesome. Also being made right now in the works from Broken Lizard, Super Troopers 3.
Okay, I hope it's better than. I mean, 2 wasn't bad, right?
2 wasn't bad. 2 wasn't bad. All right, let me see what else I got here because there's a few of them. There's a few of these that I'm going to just knock you all together. King Kong versus Godzilla or Godzilla versus Kong trailer has part 2 has been released. Man, it looks really good. Go out and take a look at it if you get a chance. It's just a teaser trailer. People thought it was going to be called The Son of Kong, but it's not. It's called the and they released a date. It's called The New Empire, and it is released on March 15th, 2024.
Okay, we
got to sing that because I know you love the monkeys.
Yeah, people see them around.
The Last Voyage of Demeter is a rated R movie that is based on the last chapter. Based on a single chapter of Bram Stoker's Dracula. Last Voyage of Demeter won't be for the faint of heart. It is going to be very gory, bloody violence, suggesting that Dracula is going to be getting his hands dirty in the new film. So yeah, that's going to be a lot of blood, a lot of gore. We're definitely going to have to watch that one. Rumors are still spreading around that Marvel's got their man to play Reed Richards. And everybody thinks it's Adam Driver.
Is it?
I don't know. They're just saying that the web is just like burning on fire again. So maybe, one of the top 10 most popular movies on IMDb is the Super Mario Brothers movie as well.
Yeah.
James Gunn has confirmed the return of Jimmy Olsen to the Superman world, as he will be in the Superman Legacy movie. All right, let's see. I got 3 of these in a row. Let's get them all together.
What's your thoughts on Jimmy Olsen returning? By the way,
that's awesome.
Okay,
I mean, he's part of the story. I mean, like literally, he wears a watch that has a special beep that only Superman can hear.
Okay.
Like literally, that's part of his mythos, you know. All right, here we go. We're gonna go down the line. Sydney Elizabeth Dog is gonna play Nani in Disney's live-action Lilo and Stitch remake.
Okay.
Right. Lilo and Stitch live-action remake cast Kahi Makuto as Nani's love interest.
Okay.
Courtney B. Vance is going to play Cobra Bubbles in the Disney's Lilo and Stitch. Like they've announced pretty much the entire cast for Lilo and Stitch this week. All right, let me go through a few more here. Nicolas Cage, not Nicolas Cage. I'm sorry, Clint Eastwood's last movie. Well, you'll understand why I messed up. In a second. Clint Eastwood's last movie. That we've talked about, Juror number 5, I think it was, Juror number 9, Juror number 5.
Was that Cry Macho?
Juror number 2.
Oh,
Juror number 2.
Okay.
Will star. Okay. Are you ready for this?
Yeah, I'm ready for this.
You're gonna fucking want to see it now.
Nicolas Cage.
Nicholas Hoult.
Oh.
And Toni Collette.
Oh, nice. I will definitely see that. Yeah.
Fucking done all day long. We're there all day long. You don't even have to tell me more about that. James Mangold talked about his new Star Wars movie, which is going to be coming out. And the new Star Wars movie that he's working on is on the essence of where the Jedi was created.
Oh, so it's like a prequel?
Started. This is, thousands of years prequel.
Well, I mean,
this is like
James Mangold also made Dial of Destiny, so hopefully it, whatever.
I hope it goes well, because The Quiet Place prequel, A Quiet Place Day One, has wrapped filming as of today.
Okay. Well, like today, like the
today,
the 19th. Okay.
As of right now. So that's awesome, because Quiet Place 1 and 2, awesome films, and they are only go to the theater kind of movie.
Yeah, the kick ass.
Oh, in June, are you ready for this one? This one you're gonna make you happy. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Again, don't jump too high, man. I don't want you to hit your head on the
Okay.
All right.
All right.
Mortal Kombat 2 starts filming in June.
Hey, that's like my birthday's in June, so
there you go. There's a good birthday gift for you. James McAvoy is returning to Blumhouse for a new horror movie called Speak No Evil. It's a remake of the Danish film Gastarnian, which will feature James Masco. The Speak No Evil, the film, is a horror thriller that is a remake of the Danish film. It will be written and directed by horror movie vet James Watkins, previously directed Eden Lake, The Descent Part 2, The Woman in Black. And Jason Blum is serving on it. Will follow, and Jason Blum is the producer.
Of course.
Speak No Evil will follow a family who takes a dream holiday to an idyllic country house, only to have the vacation turn into a psychedelic nightmare. I never heard of that before. That's new. Never heard of that before.
It's very, it sounds like it doesn't even sound anything we've ever seen together. Yeah.
Superman Legacy is already in early production, so that's good for everybody out there. There it is. There's one of the stories I was looking for.
Okay.
Sylvester Stallone's new movie is going to be an action comedy set in a retirement home for spies.
A Stop and My Mom Will Shoot Too, right?
It's going to be called Never Too Old to Die.
Okay. I mean, like, he's almost 80, so.
Well, I mean, did you ever hear how he came up with Expendables?
No. Oh.
He went to a rock concert that literally was a bunch of old bands. He's like, singular, none of these guys would sell a ticket these days.
Mm-hmm.
You know? He goes, but having all these old bands together on one ticket, now you're interested. You wanted to go see it. And that's why he did Expendables, because he's like, all these old actors can't get jobs.
So it was like Foreigner and Journey and probably like a Three Dog Night.
I have no idea who that was.
Okay.
The Oscar award-winning Michelle Yeoh, is officially greenlit at Paramount Plus for a movie called Section 31.
Interesting. Okay.
Oh wait, I forgot the first two words before that. Star Trek.
Oh,
Section
nice.
31.
Nice.
Yeah. So it's officially shed some light on the movie's plot in the film. Emperor Filipino Georgina joins a secret division of Starfleet tasked with projecting the United Federation of Planets and faces the sins of her past. All right, Chris, this is what I've been saving for the rest of the night, for the end of the thing. Do you like reboots?
Depends on what they are.
Okay. Well, first, one of your favorite movie series of all times is getting rebooted as a TV series. It'll be done completely redone, not with the actors or actresses from that, but Lionsgate Television is going to be redoing it and redoing the entire story, and that is the Twilight Saga.
They're doing a TV series. Okay.
They're doing a TV series that will tell the entire story, which, I mean, they did miss out some parts in the book. So,
okay. Yeah.
I'm not going to say I read those books while I was sitting in the DJ booth of a strip club, but I did read those books.
I think part of it probably has to do with also you wanted to be able to talk to girls about Twilight. You know, like
no, actually, I thought it was a really good book. They were actually written pretty well written, to be honest.
Okay. All right,
yeah.
man, that's fair.
So, sorry you don't read it. Hey, Chris, do you like reboots?
What's the next reboot you're going to tell me about?
Amazon Studios is rebooting and doing a Legally Blonde TV series and movies based on the character from the Legally Blonde. What was her name?
Reese Witherspoon.
I know Reese Witherspoon, but what was the name of the character?
Oh. Man, I saw the musical just not too long ago. It should be.
It was Ellie Woods.
Yeah.
Ellie Woods. Yep. So it'll be based on Ellie Woods, the whole story and stuff like that. Hey, Chris.
Reboots? Yes, if I like
do you like reboots?
Who else? What else are they rebooting?
Amazon TV is also going to be rebooting Stargate. Film and TV series are in development right now. So we're going to get some more Stargate. So did you like the TV series or do you just like the movie?
I've never seen any of them. I gotta be honest.
Really?
Yeah.
You never saw the original movie?
No. Is it good?
Oh my God. with James Spader, freaking Kurt Russell, freaking, yeah.
Is it better than The Fifth Element?
That's I don't know, man.
Yeah,
That's
okay.
difficult.
Right.
That's difficult.
Right.
Dude, Stargate tonight. Get stoned. Watch
Okay.
Stargate.
Okay.
Hey, Chris.
Yes, sir.
Do you like reboots?
God damn. What's up with this reboot?
Amazon TV
Of course
is
they are.
rebooting. But I like this one, and hopefully they give it the hard R it deserves. Because anytime they made anything that was PG or PG-13 in this series, it sucked. It has to be hard R, and that is the one, the only RoboCop is coming back. A movie and TV. Now they gotta understand. When you're doing RoboCop, you can't do it like it's like how they did the Michael Keaton, Samuel Jackson one. You know, they gotta get gritty with it. They gotta make it seem like it's like dirty, like it's they're trying to make it.
You're saying RoboCop is just shoot people's dicks off, right?
Yeah, no, it's not just that, but I mean, like, it's the grittiness of it. If you notice, it's like, it's a brand new piece of technology, but it's so gritty and dirty.
And do you want him to shoot at gutter punks again?
Dude, I just want them to make it right.
Okay.
I mean, because to be honest, the original, actually the second one was good too. But the first one and the second one were good. The third one was like, oh yeah, obviously you're trying to sell action figures at this point. And then they made a cartoon of it, and the TV series was just so god awful. Anything RoboCop I've tried to look at, believe me, at one point. Like I am a fan of the original RoboCop. Like I always wanted.
People still love that the movie, yeah.
Like if I could, I would wear a RoboCop suit. I would. Like literally, I would do it in a heartbeat.
Would you just walk around with it?
RoboCop suit. I'd probably go to like a convention.
I thought maybe you just went to the store, like I'm getting ready.
No, I'm not gonna wear a RoboCop suit to this store. No. I live in Oklahoma. I'd get shot right away.
Okay.
You know that.
Yeah.
You know that.
Yeah.
We all know that.
Yeah. I forget what happened in Oklahoma.
Oh, dude, someone said digging the Andre the Giant. Yes, Andre the Giant mug. It's from 1985. Titan Sports. My mom.
Hey, that's Tim Canton, guy that does Panic Fest with that Adam. Hey, dude, what's up?
Thank you, Tim Canton. Love you. Thank you for all the Panic Fest films. We just got done talking about
Bury the
Bride, and we're now gonna finish this news segment and talk about another movie that was featured at the Panic Fest this year. Renfield. That's what I said. That was the movies don't suck and some of them news. I told Chris a bunch of stuff because he's like an Amish guy and lives with no electricity.
I have plenty of electricity, guys. Just say no.
No. Well, no, that's all propane. We all know propane.
I don't think that's the case, but you know what? I want to talk Renfield.
You want to talk what?
Renfield.
Renfield.
Yeah,
Renfield?
Directed by Spider One.
Now this is what
it's not Spider One.
No, this is Chris McKay. He directed the Tomorrow War, the Lego Batman movie, the Lego. He's part of the Lego movie. Fun fact about Chris McKay. He did the story for Dungeons and Dragons, the Honor Among Thieves. Did you know that? He was a part of that, and he was going to direct it until he got pulled into Renfield. Renfield stars Nicholas Hoult as the titular Renfield.
What am I doing with my life?
Also, of course, Nicolas Cage as Count Dracula himself.
The fuck are you talking about? We haven't worked since you were 15. 41 years.
1 second, I want to get the point.
To be number 7 on the call sheet of a goddamn student film. I think it's a good idea. You listen to me. You're Nick fucking... Cage!
All right. Also, this stars Awkwafina as Rebecca.
Is it normal for my period to last 11 or more days?
And Ben Schwartz is Tedward Lobo.
What am I doing with my life?
Oh, that's not it. Sorry.
Mr. Swanson, 2 things. 1, it is an absolute honor to meet you.
So this also stars Shohreh Aghdashloo as Bella Francesca Lobo, Brandon Scott Jones as Mark, Adrian Martinez as Chris, Camille Chin as Kate, and a bunch of the facial recognize. Why don't you go ahead and read the storyline for Renfield?
R.M. Renfield decides to leave his centuries-long line of work as a henchman and familiar to Count Dracula, and finds a new lease on life in modern-day New Orleans when he falls in love with a festive but penally aggressive traffic cop named Rebecca Quincy.
So I saw this in at Panic Fest opening night, and it was a blast.
Oh, really? This was on opening night?
Yeah, opening night. So this is the opener of the fest.
You don't tell me things like this. You just like say, "Hey, we got to interview this guy. Here's a movie to watch."
On.
You never tell me stories
Hold on.
ever.
So
is this the first time you're telling me a story? Ooh.
What's going on? Please don't do that on the microphone, dude. All right. Are you that hungry?
Go ahead.
Okay. So it's also opening night in the fest, and the theater was packed. And seeing this movie with a crowd that loves horror and loves gore, it was a fucking blast. You know, like there was cheering, there was clapping, there was all that. Because Renfield revels in the gore in that, and that's probably my favorite part of the movie is the grotesqueness of the deaths and the gore and the blood. And it was a fun movie, dude. I like Renfield.
Yeah, this movie was amazing. Like, literally, even watching, if you go to see the Colbert interview with Nicolas Cage, I think he said it best, that you got to do this thin line between being too funny and being too scary. If you do it just right, you can do a good movie like this. And this one knocked it out of the park. Like ever since Pig, we've said the return of Nicolas Cage is here. He's here. Nicolas Cage is back. And this is just another movie to prove that Nicolas Cage is back. He has been doing nothing but good movies for the last couple years now. I mean, it just is awesome. Like the Nicholas Hoult character, amazing.
Yeah, he was great, man. This movie was hilarious for one. It was really funny, and it was just it's a joy.
Yeah, and another thing was Awkwafina again.
Yeah.
I mean, she is becoming to her own as an actress. So good,
which is something she needs, because she's been leaning on a little cultural vulture type thing that she's been doing, but now she's showing that she has.
Well, now she's been in 2 major blockbusters.
Yeah.
At least, I mean, well, 3 if you add Crazy Rich Asians, which where she kind of started at.
Well, yeah, like everyone, Awkwafina was known before that, but yeah, she did The Invitation.
But that was the big movie that everybody got to
and
know
then
her.
Shang-Chi and Shang-Chi in this.
Shang-Chi and the 10 Rings, and now this. I mean, she does her part so well in this movie. And then Nicolas Cage,
dude.
Oh my gosh,
the best part of the movie. The best part of the movie.
I thought when I saw the pictures and I was like, oh, this is gonna be either really fucking bad or this is gonna be really good. He played, like, even the way they did the editing of like the old Dracula movie, where they put his head over like Bela Lugosi.
Yeah.
Like seriously. He really brought that Bela Lugosi, that Christopher Lee, that that Dracula feeling to the screen. Like, I believed him to be the original Dracula. I was like, okay, I'm not watching Nicolas Cage anymore. He almost looked like a mixture between the Bela Lugosi and the I think it was the original Nosferatu. But like not the Nosferatu. The Man Who Laughs. Do you ever remember The Man Who Laughs? The original 1930s or 20 movie where the Jerry Robinson got the idea for the Joker.
I don't know, but you would know because you love the Joker.
Yeah. but that's what it kind of it was just so good, and I love the movie so much.
You had a good time.
Like,
did you see what kind of theater did you see this in?
I saw this in a regular movie theater. It had a good 30-40 people in there, and this was a what day is this? Today's Wednesday. I want to say Monday. I went and seen him on Monday this week.
I meant to tell you that I had a blood bag drink while I was watching Renfield.
The blood bag. Yeah. Oh, we should have. I would have totally
got that picture.
Got that picture and pulled it up for us.
Well, it's on our Facebook. If you guys want to see pictures from Panic Fest, go to News and Look Facebook, and they're all there. And dude, I had such a blast there. I had such a blast.
The Man Who Laughs.
Oh, that's creepy.
That's the basis for the Joker.
Okay. Yeah, I get that from this Dracula.
But do you get that now?
Yeah.
You understand that look, but like compared like Bela Lugosi's Dracula and that slapped together, kind of where Nicolas Cage came from. We got to talk about someone that I feel like I have not talked enough about, and I should have probably got him a clip, but I kind of went with the big names like always. But Brandon Scott Jones as Mark, the leader of the group that we're now sitting in right now. Like literally him as that character was just magnificent.
Yeah. This movie was just a fun movie. It's gory and it's pretty accessible. Now, you don't get us wrong, it is a big studio film. So you're not gonna get some of the rough edges rubbed out. It's gonna be a little bit more digestible for people. But that doesn't mean it's not. It doesn't have incredible deaths in this. It doesn't mean it's not fun as fuck to watch. Renfield is a good movie, and I've heard some people talk.
I laughed so hard at so many parts.
It's a comedy.
Not only the comedy part, but me with the gore.
Oh yeah.
And so like I was, and the thing is, usually when I go to review a movie, and I know it's not like a cinematography spectacular, like Avatar or something like that.
Yeah.
I sit in the way back. I sit in the last row. So I can write my notes. I cannot be disturbing to people because sometimes I gotta bust out my good old cell phone to freaking see what I'm writing and stuff like that. And I don't want to disturb people. I felt so bad. I was laughing so fucking hard, bro. I was like, I almost felt like a moron laughing.
Yeah.
And gosh, it was just such a good movie.
It's cute, man. Not cute. It's fun. It's really fun. And honestly, like seeing it at Panic Fest, I think really added to that because of the crowd we're with. Everyone there loves horror. Everyone there is a community, and so seeing it there opening night was a blast. I had a really good time, and I want to mention that Downright Creepy, the website that Tim is a part of. They actually interviewed Chris McKay for this movie, so. You guys want to go to downrightcreepy.com and look for that. That's a good time.
What? Really?
Yeah. So
who did?
It wasn't Tim, but Downright Creepy. So
did what?
They interviewed Chris McKay, the director, for this. And Chris
and we weren't allowed to? Like, did people not like it?
Come on. Do like us? To me, that's me asking a whole lot for our little podcast to interview Chris McKay. Yeah,
I mean, come on. He's only done Lego Batman movie, Robot Chicken.
But yeah,
he did a couple things that I know.
Yeah, I would say he's a successful film director.
Oh, he's in the development with Johnny Quest. What's Nightwing?
I don't know.
Nightwing.
Oh, Nightwing.
Like actual Nightwing.
Oh,
no
shit.
Fucking shit.
But
holy fuck balls.
Would you recommend this?
There's a Nightwing movie in fucking make sure. I hope. Oh God, that just got me so happy in the world.
Yeah, Boner?
Because dude, you don't understand because they're doing Batman. They're doing Batman: The Brave and the Bold, right? Which will tell the story about Damian Wayne, which is the new Robin that is right now Robin's. So you forgot Dick Grayson, Tim Drake, Jason Todd, and you're all the way to, well, I mean, if you want to do Stephanie Lang, whatever, but like literally they're all the way to like Robin number 5 and not even the other Robins. And that just makes me happy. Unhappy. That makes me really happy.
Okay, well, I'm glad to hear that. Well, but let's go back to Renfield real quick.
What's Renfield about?
It's about the familiar of the Count Dracula. So Ben Schwartz is great.
Nicolas Cage said no. At least Nicolas Cage even said this too. Nicholas Hoult, this was his movie. Nicolas Cage was happy to be a part of his movie, and that Nicholas Hoult literally did carry this movie. This made it. And I don't mean carried it. I mean, like, everybody sucked. I mean, I'm carried it as in he did a great job. Like, Warm Bodies is a great example.
Yeah.
Where, like, there were so many other people in Warm Bodies that as soon as you saw him, you're like, oh, I know that guy. I know that character. I know that person, blah, 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 blah. But Nicholas Hoult did such a great job. Same thing in, like, X-Men, the X-Men series. He's a great beast, but every time he did a scene, he commanded the scene. He did a good job with his scenes. I can't say the two Nicholases. Let's just put them the two Nicks.
Yeah, two Nicks.
Two Nicks.
Yeah, I guess so. And they've worked together before with the Weatherman. So
yes, correct. Where Nicholas Hoult was like 12.
I know that movie's underrated. The Weatherman, I think. Yeah.
That's one where he carried the crossbow or the not crossbow but bow and arrow.
Yeah.
Because people kept throwing shit on him.
But yeah, Renfield, it shows a lot of gore. Just had a lot of fun. Again, I think it's a little too slick for me at points. To me, it's but it's a fun movie.
I think it's more than a fun movie. I think cinematography wise, I think the coloring that they did
it's great
to make the film gave it like that classic comic book horror movie kind of like I'm gonna say like House of a Thousand Corpse kind of coloring, like cinematography but with a big studio.
Did you want to go to that bar that he was at like the first night? I wanted to go to that bar that he was at. What was it called? It was the bar that he was at the first night when he.
Oh yes,
yes. I want to see that. That's in New Orleans. I'm going there.
Dude, I want to go to New Orleans. I mean, literally, we're fixing up. My wife has been fixing up the RV. I mean, as soon as we get that loaded, man, let's just jump in it and go to freaking New Orleans. It's only like a 9-hour drive.
New Orleans is fun. I've been there several times.
And then we have an apartment on wheels. Like we get it, So I mean, literally, I think that'd be great. Me, you, your wife, my wife. New Orleans for a week, just getting drunk.
All right, man. Let's get some quotes and we'll give her a score.
Only person who can save us is ourselves. Look, I didn't just jump in working with the Prince of Darkness, okay? I know this is like really down on the list of bad stuff he did, but dude, he's really in a ska.
I laughed so hard at that.
I cried laughing because every time I hear someone's in the sky, I'm like, oh, God. I'm the worst. I'm a friend of Caitlin's. You do your job in a very crazy way. A bus full of cheerleaders will get me right back into full power. I mean, who says that? Like,
Yeah.
I built an empire and want to know whose hands to leave it in. Ska's not dead, fucker. Again, I laughed so hard. Yes, it is. Yeah. What kind of life would it be if I was under the thumb of one of those assholes? Yeah, fuck Carol. I hate her too. Exactly, he won't grow to full power. Yeah, what a way to word that. But yeah. Shut the fuck up, Kyle. He's my servant. He doesn't seem to be serving you well, does he? You're the monster, Renfield, not me. I hope he was murdered, fine torn into those tiny little pieces. I gave the choice between the power of a god and the deception of humanity. Oh, yeah. Fuck you, Kyle. and are you happy or are you going to fuck me up? I work DUI checkpoints in a town that has drive-through daiquiris. It's fucking Dracula. He's real. Fucking Dracula. You think I need guns to fuck you up? Look into my eyes, full power, motherfucker. I wish to spend a season in hell where all the amusing people are. And it's never too late to be a hero.
Okay, what's your score on this?
4.5, man. If this is not one of my top 5 movies at the end of the year, it's going to be hard because literally had a bunch of actors in it that I already loved, already liked. It was a comedy. I could probably watch this 100 times and not get tired of it.
Really, 4.5.
Like,
mine's potential. It's a 3.8. But
really, well, that sucks.
I liked it, man. I liked it. That's a good score. That's a solid score for a movie.
Is that a good score? Because I don't think it's a good score.
Yeah, 3.8. It's just nice. But I enjoyed this movie. It was fun. It was fun. It was a fun movie.
Your face was funny.
But I'm on RottenTomatoes.com right now. What is the audience score for Renfield?
Has to be at least an 87.
It's an 80%. 80%.
Damn, I was off by 7.
But people liked it, man. Now, what's the critic score for Renfield?
73.
58%.
What?
Critics' consensus is, although it fails to take full advantage of the committed stars and killer premise, Renfield's batty horror comedy blend sinks in just enough to leave an impression. So that's that critics' consensus is better than 58, but it's a fun movie, and of course I think audiences like this one than critics anyway, you know. So
I don't know, man. I can't go with that critic score at all, man.
Yeah, I'm not either. I'm not with it either, man.
Yeah.
I'm not with it either.
Critics, dude, you can eat my butthole, like literally my entire butthole,
dude. What are we doing next week? Besides more Panic Fest, of which we are putting out a couple more episodes of Panic Fest, but what are we doing for the main feed? Evil Dead Rise. We're doing Evil Dead Rise.
Oh, Evil Dead Rise and Ghosted
yeah.
with Chris Evans and Ana de Armas. And I guess a bunch of people from the Marvel universe pop up as cameos.
Nice.
Yeah, I didn't read the article, but I guess there's an article, and I was like,
interestingly enough, but even though we're doing a couple more Panic Fest episodes, Evil Dead Rise was was shown at Panic Fest one night. That was cool.
Yeah,
they had security guards there that made sure you didn't film anything, but that's fine. You have muscle there. But yeah, that's Renfield. Next week we'll be talking about Evil Dead Rise. Well, we'll have Panic Fest episodes, and then the next week from the Renfield, Evil Dead Rise and Ghosted, right?
Right.
Okay, you guys find us online, moviesdon'tsuck.net. We're on Facebook at facebook.com/moviesdon'tsuck podcast. We're at w2mnet.com. Go to w2mnet.com.
w2mnet.com.
Go to we're Twitter at MTS Podcast. We're on Instagram.
Twitter podcast.
At Instagram MTS Podcast. Are you drunk? You are
Instagram
drunk.
podcast.
You are drunk, right?
No, I got a buzz though.
Okay.
I haven't finished though. If I finished, I would have.
Go to patreon.com/moviesdon'tsuck. Either
patreon.com/moviesdon'tsuck.
Become a patron and we'll be happy.
Become a patron and we'll send nudes.
I don't think we'll do that, but maybe.
Dude, I'm gonna if someone becomes a patron, I will send them the picture of your blanket.
Fair enough. Bonfire.com. Go to bonfire.com. So Movies Don't Suck is on the do for merch. If you're listening on Facebook, go ahead and like the page. Watch this YouTube and subscribe. And everywhere you find podcasts on movies that don't suck and some that do. Neil, what do we do for small businesses?
We do a lot for small businesses. Like we go to your place, we buy your stuff. We make sure that you strive. And we want to make sure you strive. So give us information. If you see us out and about, give us your card. We'll be more than happy to advertise your place. If not, you can email us. You can message us. Let us know that you want to be advertised amongst our thousands of listeners, of millions of followers. Because, man, we have a good time helping people out. And remember, guys, this is not it, man. We still have other Panic Fest Festival, Film Fest Festival
episodes.
Episodes coming out. I don't know why I couldn't think of it. It's because I got an itchy thing on my belly right here, you know? And when your skeleton's itching, it's just weird. But literally, come out, make sure you guys support the Panic Film Festival because it is one of the best ever in Kansas City. Seriously, it's nothing but a good time.
All right, you good?
I'm good. Let's get out of here, bro. That's another episode of Movies Don't Suck and Something to Do. My name is Neil.
I'm Chris.
And remember, guys, no matter how hard you try, if some person comes up to you and says they want to bite your neck, tell them where to bite you instead. Have a good day.